Hey everyone, and welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving into something absolutely wild. We're looking at a set of under-the-radar, honestly kind of secret AI tools that, according to our source material, could completely change how you work. We're talking about saving hours and hours of manual labor. So let's get right into it.
Okay, let's dive into this with a quick question. Are you wasting time on standard chatbots? So many of us log into these basic AI models, right? And we think we're totally on the cutting edge of technology. But what actually happens? You sit there, you type out paragraph after paragraph, constantly tweaking, trying to get the AI to spit out exactly what you need. It turns into this endless, tedious back and forth. It honestly feels like a brand new form of manual labor. It's slow, it's repetitive, and quite frankly, it's robbing you of your absolute most valuable resource, your time. And that brings us to a really bold claim from the source material. Quote, "These three hidden AI websites feel completely illegal to know, and they will literally change how you work forever." Now, I know that sounds intense, but the underlying point here is all about gaining a massive competitive edge. These tools are operating completely under the radar, and they're designed to make your everyday chatbot interactions look incredibly inefficient by comparison. We are looking at a fundamental shift here. On one side, you've got the old way, basic chatbots. This is where most people are stuck right now: manual prompting, constant adjusting, and super slow workflows. But on the other side, we have the future: specialized AI tools. We're talking about platforms built specifically to handle complex, highly specific tasks with basically one-click niche automation. Instead of being a jack of all trades and master of none, these websites are absolute masters of their specific domains. So let's look at Tool 1, the design cheat code. This one is aimed squarely at anyone, students, busy professionals, you name it, who constantly needs to showcase ideas visually and needs it done fast. 10 seconds. Seriously, that is literally all the time it takes for this specialized AI using platforms like Gamma.app or Tome.app to generate a stunning, fully formatted 10-page presentation. Think about that. In the time it takes you to take a quick sip of coffee, this tool just did hours worth of structural and design work. It's a metric that completely redefines what it means to be productive. It's just wild. Now, what's really interesting about this whole setup is how incredibly effortless it is. Step 1, you just type a single sentence topic. That's it. No crazy long prompts, just one sentence about what you need. Step 2, you pick a visual theme that vibes with your project. And step 3, well, the AI just builds the entire project instantly. It writes the copy, it sources the visuals, it lays out the design, and it structures the whole narrative. It handles the entire complex task all on its own. But here's the kicker. It doesn't even stop at just presentations. This design cheat code is super versatile. We're talking complete, functional websites and beautifully formatted documents too. And yes, all of that output comes from the exact same single text prompt. So whether you're a student trying to crush a presentation for a final grade, or a professional who needs a quick landing page to test out an idea, this AI handles all the heavy lifting instantly. Moving right along, let's look at Tool 2, High-End Video Magic. This is an absolute game changer for content creators or really anyone looking to massively upgrade their production value, whether that's for a big meeting or your social media, without dropping a ton of money on expensive gear. And this brilliantly illustrates the exact problem it solves. Compare the reality for most beginners, sitting in a messy bedroom with bad, echoey audio, to the ultimate transformation: a high-end podcast studio with crisp, clean sound. But here's the secret. This isn't the result of some crazy home renovation or renting out a professional studio. It's purely the result of applying specialized AI, like Adobe Enhance or an AI background replacer, to your raw amateur footage. It completely alters your recording environment with zero physical effort. When you break down exactly what this technology provides, it is genuinely remarkable. It edits your video backgrounds instantly, yanking you out of that messy room and putting you virtually anywhere you want to be. It cleans up your audio automatically, wiping out all that annoying background noise and giving you rich studio-quality sound, which means you literally do not need an expensive microphone anymore. The AI completely bridges the gap between your amateur hardware and a totally professional output. Oh, and the best part? All of these features are completely free to use. No way, right? But it's true. All right, let's jump to our third and final tool, the Automation Beast. This one is geared specifically towards the entrepreneur persona. If you need to create more time in your day by scaling your operational workflows, you're absolutely going to want to hear this. Let's trace how this actually plays out in a real, completely hands-off workflow. Step 1. An email comes in. Maybe it's a customer query or a news alert. Step 2. The AI intercepts that email and literally generates a video response or a content update automatically, based entirely on the text it just read. Step 3. The AI takes that generated video and posts it directly to your social media channels. You didn't write a script, you didn't hit record, you didn't even hit publish. Platforms like Make.com or specialized AI agents string all these actions together flawlessly. What we are really talking about here are autonomous AI agents. These aren't just your standard chatbots sitting around waiting for a prompt. No, they are specialized AI programs deployed to essentially run an entire business. They reply to emails, they schedule tasks, and they do it independently, literally while you sleep. They're proactive. Once you set up the rules and the workflow, they execute these incredibly complex chains of actions on their own. It's essentially like having a digital workforce that absolutely never clocks out. So the crucial point is how perfectly these specific tools align directly with your daily goals. If you're the student or a busy professional and your goal is knocking out stunning presentations, your perfect match is the design cheat code. If you're the creator, laser-focused on video production, you leverage high-end video magic. And if you're the entrepreneur trying to wrangle your workflow management, you deploy the automation beast. Basically, whatever your specific role demands, there is a highly specialized tool ready to handle the complex tasks for you. A really key takeaway from the source material highlights the massive urgency of this shift. Quote, access them for free right now and stay ahead of the curve before everyone else finds out about them. The window of opportunity where these tools offer you a huge competitive advantage, it's closing fast. Pretty soon, this is just going to be how everyone works. The source material notes that these platforms are completely accessible to you right now without spending a single dime. So I want to leave you with this final provocative thought. Will you upgrade your workflow today, or are you going to stay stuck in the past with basic chatbots? Because you now know that hours and hours of manual labor can be entirely bypassed with just a single click using specialized AI. The technology is here, it's free, and it's literally waiting to be deployed. The only question left is whether you're going to take the leap and fundamentally change how you work. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I highly encourage you to go explore these tools today.